Hi guys, my name is Joyan Cancio. I'm here for the class of Principle of Marketing. Today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about chapter 7 about business market and consumer market, about the difference in them, what differences them, and the comparison of them. Also, I'm gonna be talking about the four general categories of business market and the three major factors that influence the purchase decision in each market. Also about the organizational buying process. So starting with the business market and consumer market, we're gonna start with what is them and how do they work. So starting with business market, so the following characteristics distinguish the business market from the consumer market are the product, the size, the number of buyers, the promotion, distribution, and the geographic market concentration, the buyer-seller relationship, and the purchase decision and process. Um, we can see by product when someone buy your product, the purchase in the business market is more technical and variable. I think the the purchase when someone is purchasing your product, the purchase of the product is in consumer market is more standardized. Also, the size and number of buyers. So the business market features are limited numbers of buyers when compared to the consumer market. So I think the size and number of buyers, I think is really important that the size buyers you have. Most of those buyers purchase larger volumes that do individual customers. So also many buyers in business market are large organizations. I think that people would that buy in like large people that buy like in more pieces are for more like organizations or their own like businesses. In promotion, the promotion in the business market emphasizes on personal selling, like house or car. Um, the distribution, I think this one is a really important one because we were talking about in like all the chapters about distribution. I think it's really important to where do you distribute your product, because there is where it's gonna be where it's gonna be sold to other people. So in the business market, distribution channels are typically shorter and more direct, with product passing through fewer intermediaries compared to consumer markets. And geographic market concentration, I think the U.S. business market is more geographically concentrated than the consumer market. Sorry. They also the market concentration. Also about the buyer and seller relationship. The relationship between buyers and sellers, is in between markets are often enduring and complex than in consumer market relationship. So I think the buyer and seller relationship, I think is it's really important and for your business to have a relationship with your buyer, like with your client, because I think if you have a relationship, they will come back and they will be loyal to you, to your business. Also, yeah, I think it's really important because of that. Also, not just like selling something because you want the money and it's something, I mean, you just want to sell and that's it. Also, like having the your client to have always have their loyalty, have like or bear or growing a culture with them, I think is really important for your business. The purchase decision process. So managers are at several levels may influence final orders. So purchase decision, I think when you're gonna purchase something or buying something about another business, I think your decision has to be like, if you like, questions you need to ask yourself or your own business managers, like if you need to buy it, what, how much do you need, how many pieces do you need, how many, if you really need it, how many does it cost. I think those are like decisions on the process of decision. So also we're gonna talk about the in the categories of business market. So there are four major categories of business market. It's the commercial, the reseller, and the government, and the institutional. They're defined by market size, participants, and specific products sold. The commercial markets are individuals and firms that acquire product to support directly or indirectly productions of the other goods and services. So resellers, a business market comprised of retailers and who wholesalers. So I think resellers are more like people that buy from another business or buy from another local or from another place and try to sell it to another people, to another businesses. So it's almost like the like the release of the product. The government and the category of business market, the government includes the domestic institution of government, so federal, state, and local, um, as well as foreign governments. Also, talking about the segmenting on B2B marketing. So there are different market segments that can be defined by demographic characteristic, customer type, or end use application. So starting with demographic characteristics, as in customer market, demographic characteristic use of provide useful segmentation criteria for business markets. Um, they can be grouped by size based on sales revenue, number of employees. On customer-based segmentation, so they're grouping customer by type or industry, and the end use application, so segmenting in the business market based on the ultimate way in which a buyer use a product. So also in the buying process, I think the buying process is really important also, because it's the way you think, the way you think, or the way you know why you're buying. Um, how's the process of what you are buying, like of the product. So in the business market, the buying process is more complex than in the consumer market. Uh, in the business market, need to know the influence on purchasing decision process, like environmental factors, organizational factors, or interpersonal influences. So in the environmental factors, we got economical, politics, political, regulatory, competitive, and technological. I think all these all these are really important, because all of them has something to do with the with the buying process. And the buying process follows a sequence of activities. Not every buying situation requires every step. And marketers to business consumer must familiarize themselves with the entire process in order to be most effective. So yeah, I think it's really important for like the buying process, because it helps your how you're gonna buy the product. It helps you organize, and it helps you organize for what you're gonna buy. So all these factors influence in business market purchasing, about the economic, political, regulatory, competitive, and technological consideration. Organizational factors can be like organizational structures, policies, or purchasing process. Also, so in the organizational buying process, um, So the stages in the B2B buying process is to anticipate or recognize a problem need or opportunity, define the characteristics and the quantity of the needed good or service, search for and qualify potential suppliers, gather analyze proposals, evaluate proposals and select suppliers, select an order routine, and obtain feedback and evaluate performance. In the buying center role, so buying center is that encompasses everyone involved in any aspect of company's buying activity. So there are typically five main roles. So it's the users, the influencers, the gatekeepers, the buyers, and the deciders. So the users are like the people who actually use a good service, a good or a service. A influencer is people like the affect the buying decision by supplying information, like helps you with information. More information will affects your mentality with some information to make you buy it, like influence you. The gatekeepers is people who control the information that all buying centers member you ultimately review. The buyers, people who have the formal authority to select a supplier and being securing the good or service. The deciders are people who actually select a good or service. And in many cases the buyer and decider are the same person. So I think also, yeah, the buyer and the decider is sometimes, I mean, it's always, I think it's most of the time it's going to be the same person, because if it's me when I'm buying something, I know that if it's a business or something big, obviously you got your whole group, your own strategy plan or marketing, plan, or people that helps you, like a manager or people who work with you that can decide for you and can help you with the decision of it. But I think it's really important to have here the decision, because if you're gonna buy something, you need to know why do you need it, if you really need it, how much does it cost. So I think all of these are really important. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.